And just, so we have been all day out there, and just shake out your butt and stretch, touch the ceiling. Touch the floor and shout for everyone. And then, I'm going to invite you to do a little process. Turn to your side and find a partner. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to demonstrate. So we are going to count to 3. But like this. 1,
2,
3.
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3. Okay. So, and when someone makes a mistake, we're going to celebrate. We're going to let the entire universe know that they made a mistake. We're going to make it very big. And then we start again. Because that's how we learn, from making mistakes. So okay, you got it? 1, 2, 3. Let me show you how to celebrate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to add a little twist. We're going to say 1, 2, movement. 1, 2, movement. The same movement. Let's rehearse it very slow. 1. You show 1. No, the 3 was. Yeah, I know again. Okay, 1.
Same thing?
No, 1. Okay, then you celebrate. We'll do it again. 1. 2. You change the movement when you make a mistake. Excellent example. Please make as many mistakes as you can. Ready, go. 1, 2 movement. 1, 2 movement. 'cause you don't feel bad about being late. Okay, the next one is very simple. Let me demonstrate. Okay, we're going to go one movement, different movement. One movement. So make them very simple. Okay, ready? One.
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 One. Okay, so it's not. No, it's one movement. One movement. Okay, ready? Go.
I feel like in a
Are you ready?
Yeah.
And also, if after the show you would like a DVD of the show, come see me. I have some DVDs for a small donation. And And what else? And if you'd like to sign up to receive more information about our work, also come see me. All right. So everybody's sitting down.
Where does a terrorist come from? Medellín, Colombia, South America. I grew up on the street, playing with my friends, playing soccer with my Está aquí, mira, ay, vení pasala. Vení pasala pelota, pues. Lleva la pelota Aristizabal, se prepara, se la pasan a la media hora. La pasa de cabecito, dispara el marco. ¡Gol! ¡Gol! As teenagers, we always fantasize we're being watched by Colombia's professional soccer teams. We're being watched by Colombia's four armies. I was able to avoid Colombia's military draft. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who do I have to kill? But many of my friends became sicarios, paid killers for Colombia's cocaine mafia. Hey, Tico, vea. ¿Cómo le parece mi Kawasaki pelado? From Japan, mijo, from Japan, vea. Come on, man. I'm going to buy a house for my cuchita. Come on, let me give you a ride, pelado. Venga. Come on, man. Are you ready? This is real power. Ay, mira esa garulla, hijo de puta. Está apagando, espérate ahí. He killed him! He killed him! We knew the barrio was being taken over by Colombia's paramilitary death squads. Okay, we're going to clean this country from the gamines, the faggots, maricones y hueputas. But mostly, we're going to clean this country from the communists. The communists! The communists! The communists! I was a sympathizer of Colombia's leftist groups. Hey, compañero, ¿qué más, hermano? Patria o muerte venceremos, sí, Che Guevara, amén. Revolución, sí, hermano. Huh? Yeah, I am a revolutionary. No, listen, I'm 14 years old. I'm too young to go to the mountains. I am a revolutionary. Listen, when I was 14 years old, I wrote a letter to Radio Havana, Cuba, asking them to please send me all the writings of Che Guevara. He inspired us. Se despide from Medellín, Colombia, with a revolutionary saludo. Hector. Aristizabal. I sent the letter to Cuba. I had to send it twice. Because of Colombia's mail, Cuba's mail. And I kept a copy for myself. From Colombia, patria o muerte, patria, country. Which one is my country? Cuba, Colombia, Cuba, Col 1980, Colombia's president, Julio César declared the Estatuto de Seguridad, Colombia's version of the Patriot Act. I ask of every Colombian citizen to protect our democratic institutions from those subversives that are trying to destroy our way of life. So, I ask each one of you, look at your neighbors, and if you see any suspicious activity, call the police, inform the army. Ow! 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 1982. My younger brother, Juan Fernando Aristizabal, and three of their neighborhood kids decided to go camping. It was during the week of presidential elections in Colombia. Huh? Camping during presidential elections in Colombia. Are you crazy? Are you trying to sabotage the election? It was pouring rain. So the youngsters decided to ask a local priest for shelter. Thank you. Gracias. Wow. Nice church. Los candelabros están muy bonitos. The priest overheard them talking politics and called the police. The police informed the army. 4 a.m. The entire neighborhood shook as military trucks came looking for the houses of the alleged subversives. A platoon of 10 soldiers and a sergeant came into my house. What do I do? Where do I go? Do I try to escape? What if they shoot me? What about my brother? What about my family? My family. Open the door. This is a raid. You, mom, sit there. Sit there. Sir, come on. Sit with your wife. You're right there. Yes, come on. Be quiet. Move with your parents. Right there. Get that door shut down. And you, who are you? Buenos días. Disculpe, ¿estás durmiendo? I am the oldest son, sir. Welcome to my house. Let me show you the house. No, sir, that's my parents' room. No, they're my sisters, sir. My brother. My brother and I, sir. The 4 sons, we sleep here in the second floor, sir. I am a student, sir. There's nothing here. Just my books. Sir, look what I found, sir. A book of internal circulation from the ELN. ELN, Ejército de Liberación Nacional, the second largest guerrilla group in Colombia. I didn't know my brother had hidden this book between my things. I thought I had cleaned the house from all subversive propaganda. Sir! Yes, sir! It teaches how to create Molotov bombs, sir. And it teaches how to ambush policemen and take their weapons for the revolution, sir. Yes, sir. Look at this, sir. Poetry. Look at this, sir. A picture of a woman behind bars. I bet you this woman was kidnapped by the guerrilla for ransom, sir. Yes, sir! They destroyed the house. Ay, Señor. Ay, Señor, ¿por dónde se llevan mis hijos? Where are you taking my kids? Mom, you know your sons are subversives, communists. Sign here. We respected your private property. Didn't we? Have a good day. I was thrown in the back of a truck with my brother. We were surrounded by soldiers. I told my brother everything that had been taken from the house. Juan, listen, tell them that as a child, tell them a story about that book. Everything else is mine. Shut up! Oh. Juan, brother, listen, tell them that you were taken to the mental hospital. You know how the army hates it when people go bananas, when they get tortured. Shut up! Oh. We were taken to Batallon Bombona military headquarters. And we were placed against a wall. The same wall where soldiers practice their aim. Atención!
Atención.
Atención, repeat after me, soldiers. Atención!
Atención.
Con ganas, sir. Atención!
Atención.
Estudiantes. Hijo de putas. Comunistas. Malparidos. Subversivos. Fusilarlos. The one with the gray pants. Ah! The one with the long curly hair. Ah! They didn't shoot us. Instead, a short man, a pig, took each one of my brother's friends. That's what happened. They were tortured. Then he took my brother up a hill to a room at the end of a one-story building. Don't look! My brother did not return, but he did. Come on. Listen, you are in big trouble. Your brother and the other kids, ya cantaron. We know everything about you. I recommend you to tell them everything you know. Otherwise, your brother and you too. Hector Aristizabal, sir. Nickname. Sir, I don't have a nickname. Like, oh! Please, sir. Why did you hit me? Listen, this must be a misunderstanding. I was in my house when the army came because my brother... What organization do you belong to? I don't belong to any organization, sir. I am a student at the Antioquia University. Oh, no! Oh, please don't go! Sir! Where is my brother? Don't touch him! He has mental problems! I saw my brother. He looked worried, but he was fine. I understood it was between and me. I looked at everything they had taken from the house. The photograph. This was a mental patient at the mental hospital where I work as a therapist. The book they were obsessed with. And then at the end of the pile, the only evidence with my name in it, my letter to Radio Habana, Cuba, from when I was 14 years old. Revolution, socialism, Marxism, Leninism, Trotskyism, Maoism, Ism, communism, Sir? Excuse me, sir, can I please sit down? I've been here for 3 days and 3 nights and I'm getting some cramps, sir. Can I sleep? Can I have some water, please? Oh, wow. Sir? What are you doing? What are you taking me? Don't move! Don't move. You want some water? I'm going to give you some water. Huh? Soldier! Bring the water. Listen, don't move. Just stay there. Are you getting thirsty, huh? Mm-hmm. Listen, your man. Right there, soldier. I want you to drink as much water as you can. I want you to refresh your memory. Subversivo de mierda. If I could, I would take your eyes out so you will never see again. If I could, I would take your tongue out so you will never speak again. Why don't you love this God-loving country? Soldier, take out his pants. They attach some electrodes to my balls to jumpstart my memory. Please, sir, why are you doing this to me? This is a misunderstanding. Please, sir. All I want is to lift my family out of poverty. Please, sir. I I want to marry my girlfriend. I want to have children. I fantasize. The guerrilla will seize an army helicopter and come to rescue us, dropping bombs, spraying bullets everywhere, blasting this place off the face of the earth, and leaving this little dick to me so I could eat his brains out of his heart. That is not what happened. Instead, he showed me what he had learned at the School of the Americas. The oldest terrorist training camp in the world. After a while, you no longer feel the pain. I have become someone else. Hector, make love with Rocio. What is it that saved my life? The fact that I knew where my brother was? Where is my brother? My act? What are you doing to my brother? Or the fact that at the time, international delegates, people like you, were visiting Colombia as witness to the electoral process in this banana republic, accused of some of the worst human rights violations. I was let go after 10 days. My brother and the other kids were sent to prison for carrying a subversive weapon, a machete. The new president eliminated the Estatuto de Seguridad and gave you a free country. Yet the killings did not stop. Leftist people, intellectuals, artists, poets, many of them my friends, many of them killed next to me. Hector Abad Gómez, Dr. Leonardo Betancourt. Yet the bullets didn't hit me. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? Ta-tan, ta-tan, tan. Ta-tan, ta-tan. Ta-tan, ta-tan. Ta-tan, ta-tan. I got a visa to come to the United States of America. I decided to live inside the wolf's mouth. Oh, hi, how are you? Well, for I am from Colombia. No, Colombia. Colombia. I fell in love with an American woman. I had two beautiful American children. I became a citizen. I swear I never sympathized. I never sympathized with. I never see communism. I paid taxes to finance the bloodshed in Somalia, Palestine, Iraq, Iran, you're next, Iran. 1999, 10 years after I have arrived to the United States. Hello? Ligia, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. La niña está muy linda, ya casi camina. Está muy bien, te la paso. My brother, Juan Fernando Aristizabal, had been kidnapped by the paramilitary death squads in Colombia. do I do? We decided to fly back to Colombia. My mother was visiting us. I told her nothing. As we crossed the ocean, his captors killed my brother. Ay, me trajeron. Ay, pero todos están aquí. Ay, aquí pasó algo malo, ¿cierto? Ay, dígame, aquí pasó algo malo, por eso me trajeron. ¿Dónde es Juan Fernando? ¿Dónde está mi hijo? ¿Dónde son? A truck driver found my brother's body on a ditch and called the family. My other brother and my sister went to identify the cadaver. They looked at his feet and didn't want to see anything else. I ordered an autopsy. You want me to prepare your brother's body, and you want to take pictures? Yes, sir. That's okay, man. Look at that, sir. Those are the markings from the lassos he was tied with. No, sir. Bruises and burns, cigarette burns. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Healing everywhere. No. Yes, sir. It's good. Are you okay, sir? No, use the other one, the pink one, sir. Look, I want you to see this. Look at this rib. Broken, and this one, and this one. How many days, sir? 10 days. Well, that's the standard for the paramilitary, sir. Look at his intestines, empty. These revolutionaries, they fight to feed the poor and die with an empty stomach. No, sorry, man, that's right. The bullet entered right there and exit right there. Yes, sir. That's what killed him. That's what destroyed his brain. Don't throw my brother's brain in a bucket. Marx, Lenin, Mao, Shakespeare, Neruda, Freud, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Shakespeare. Don't worry, sir. I will prepare the body so you can bury him. Excuse me? Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'll put some makeup so your mother can look at her son. You're lucky, sir. Unless you found the body. We bury my brother. But this is happening today to at least 20 people every day in Colombia alone. I sent my family back to the United States, and I missed 3 flights. I wanted to. My wife called me. You have 2 children waiting for you. I returned to the United States of America. I committed massacres in my dreams. I fantasized killing people as I was driving in the freeway. Where does a terrorist come from? Dad? Dad? Yes, honey. What is it? What? Oh, wow. Hey, let me see. Is no. No. No W. Hey. Yeah. This now. Camila! Honey, come on! We're going to the peace demonstration. Gabo made the signs. Come on, honey. Yeah, yes, come on. We're going to the peace demonstration. We're going to bring the stilts. Yes, we're going to make the puppets. Okay, let's bring the drums. We're going to the peace demonstration. We need to keep dancing to kill the terrorists within. Thank you to Viviana for torturing me so nicely. So we don't have a lot of time, and I would like to invite you to, I would like to share with you some of the processes that we are doing after the play. So let's just do it. And today at the demonstration, someone who has seen this suggested to me to do it with everybody. And you seem to like it. So since you like it, let's do it again. And what we do is we're going to do the meditation, a dynamic meditation, to take care a little bit of the whatever emotions you might be feeling right now. Because the problem with emotions, especially in our culture, is that they tend to be repressed. And when we repress them, they immobilize us, they paralyze us. And a lot of emotions, human emotions, have been labeled as negative emotions. Where did that come from? Negative emotions. You see? And if you notice, the list of negative emotions keeps growing up. You can go to Ralph and buy the 10 steps of jealousy. You know? And it's an absurd thing. And I think it's not an accident that at least 1/3 of the country has been labeled as depressed. And depression is like an oppression of emotion. It's being emotionless. It's being stuck. Not being able to reach emotion, to go deep enough. As a therapist, what I found with a lot of people in depression was a lot of grief and anger. And the anger is what takes us back into life, usually. So, well, I'm not going to theorize right now, but I'm going to suggest a dynamic meditation so we can put in our bodies and feel it, the influx of emotions. So I cannot meditate the Buddha style. I have back problems and it doesn't work for me. So I learned some dynamic ones. So I'm going to remind you what it is. We're going to start with chaotic breathing through the nose, emphasis on the exhale like this. Don't do this, because it's horrible. What it does to the brain is that the brain goes like, huh? The brain cannot think because you're going like. So it right away takes care of the clouds of thoughts and all of that. Then we're going to do Kundalini shaking and shake your own style. Some people shake very hard and some people just go. You do it in your own style, no one is going to criticize you. Then I hit the drum and we're going to divine madness. We let out whatever wants to come out. If you are not feeling anything, fake it. And it will take you there. Believe me, it just take you there. Then I'm going to hit the drum and we freeze wherever you are. And then you become a witness to the energy that you have generated. And then we use the drum to come back into the room. And after that, we're going to do another process, which is connect to the action and the emotion in the emotion. So with emotion, we can perhaps go into action, which is something that, except for you guys, which is a very small percentage of the population, most people are just watching TV right now. All right, so are you ready? And please take care of yourself. So let's get up. Let's start with chaotic breathing to the nose. If you want, you can clean your nose. If you don't, we are in family. Don't be funny. All right, so close your eyes if you want, and ready, let's go. Chaotic breathing, go. Make it chaotic, very chaotic. Change the rhythm. Kundalini, shake it out. Let any sound out. Wherever you are. Just become a witness to whatever energy you're feeling right now. That's your energy. Let the drum bring you back. Let your body move you. Find someone to dance with. do something else now. Can we get her? Please, thank you. Okay, so this is very simple. No, don't sit. All this work and you're going to sit again? Okay, one of our problems is that we sit a lot. Even when we think that we're thinking. The problem with sitting is that when you sit, all the blood goes into the back. It's biological. And the brain needs a lot of blood. So the brain cannot think when all the blood is in the back. If you look at a cartoon of a scientist, the scientist is never sitting. The scientist is... and then, whoop, you wake up. So now, I'm going to invite you to another process, very simple process. So there is a group here, another group here. You find your group wherever you are, that's your group. But the first thing we're going to do is completely individual. So please, when I say 1, 2, 3, with your entire body, create an image of your reaction to the play. So you create the image, and then you freeze. Ready? Your reaction to the play, 1, 2, 3, go. And when you discover it, you freeze. Use your whole body. And please, without breaking your personal reaction, look around and see other people's reactions. Are they similar to yours? Are they different? Are they opposite? None of the reactions are wrong. They all have personal integrity, emotional integrity. Okay, beautiful. Check it out. Check it out. Don't identify with it. There are many inside. That's just one. Okay, beautiful. So now, without speaking, please create a group reaction to the play. No one knows what it is. So discover it as you make it. Ready? Group reaction, 1, 2, 3, go. Discover it. Do not talk, just discover it. Don't worry about talking. And when you discover it, you freeze. You can laugh, that's fine. Okay, freeze. Once again, please, without breaking your image, look at other people's reactions. Are there tendencies? Are there similarities? Are there differences? Okay? And let it go. Check it out. Good. So now, the work that we do is, I go to places, in many different places, Palestine, etc., and I don't know the realities. I just come. Even when I go to prisons every week, the realities have shifted. Any group that I work with, our lives change. So I usually start with images that people make of their oppression, their challenges, their difficulties, etc. And then we create images of what we want, of transformation. So the work is how to go from here to there. So I'm going to invite you very simply to create the antidote. Please create your personal reaction to your reaction. Is that clear? So if I reacted here, perhaps my antidote to this is here. But perhaps for some people it's more of this. So don't worry about what it is for you. So create an antidote to your original reaction individually. Ready, 1, 2, 3, antidote. And when you discover it, you freeze. So please look around. There are amazing images. There are some similarities. Some people are praying, some people are angry, some people are fighting, some people very different. And they can all coexist. It's not that you're right and he's wrong. No. We all have our own personal antidote. Okay, check it out. And now we're going to create a group antidote. So as a group, what would you like to do about torture? Ready, go! Discover it. around. Look around. There are different angles. Okay. Now I'm going to activate this image. When I say 1, 2, 3 action, discover the sound and the movement of this image. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sound and movement, go! There are so many of us, and I really thank you for showing up, for coming to the place. I would like to show you a little bit more of what I do with this work. Is that okay? Yeah. So I want some of you on stage. So please take over the stage. Some of you, whoever wants to go, go. Don't think. And everybody else sits for now. Good. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. Whoever is up? Okay, so let's see. Okay, now we're going to go through the same process, but now we're going to add reflection. Theater is an amazing tool to create a laboratory to explore things. Social conflict, human conflict, and the beauty and the creativity of the human soul. So please create your personal reaction to the play. Ready, go. And freeze. What do you see? Say whatever you see there. What do you see? Anger, repression, fear, shame, shut down, close, confusion, anguish, Guernica, etc., etc. And we all see what we can see with our eyes, with our own experiences. Okay? So you can also say, I see mostly young people. I see mostly, or it's like divided in both men and women. Sometimes when I am in India, I said, I only see men. And everybody goes like, woohoo, Mr. Hector, you're so funny. And it's like, I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's all of a sudden, when the women go on stage, that's it for the men. They take over. But it's an observation. In some places I only see the men, in others I only see the women, in others I only see the older people, etc. Yeah? So it's also an objective. Most bodies are contracted or are in difficult postures. They're not relaxed. Okay, now in a slow motion, transform this image into a group image. Ready? 1, 2, 3, group reaction. Discover it, discover it. Discover it. And when you discover it, you freeze. What do you see? Close. I'm sorry? Solidarity. Support. Hidden. Group hug. Fear. You can also say most bodies are looking down. Most eyes are closed. I see no eye contact, but physical contact. Almost everybody is contracted. Almost everybody is looking inward. It's not that it's right or wrong. Observations. So, and if I have more time, we will explore more what we see there. So please, in a slow motion, I'm going to activate this image. Find the sound of this image. Ready? 1, 2, 3, sound. And breathe. Exaggerate. Sound. I'm sorry, that's the only thing I can do louder than that. And actors, please always take care of yourselves. Don't wait for a cramp, and please breathe. Our tendency is when we freeze, we stop breathing. You can breathe, okay? So check it out whenever you need to. What did you notice when we activated the image? Pain. But don't go, just breathe. Pain, what else? Wailing, agony, mourning.
Brokenness.
Okay, etc. And the bodies are, and the voices are here, yeah? Okay, go back to that image, please. And when I say 1, 2, 3 action, in a slow motion, discover the antidote to this image. What would you like to do about torture? Ready? 1, 2, 3, antidote. And when you discover, you freeze. And freeze. What do you notice? What do you see?
Eye contact.
Eye contact, liberation, dancing. What?
Joy.
Joy, reaching, looking upward. So the other image, most people were, now in this image, most people are standing, looking upward. Eyes open, mouth open. Let's activate this image. Please actors, look at me just for a second. We're going to do the movement of the image. And the movement is the movement prior to freezing. Yeah? Or whatever it is for you. It's not like so we can see the motion in the movement very softly. So movement and sound, ready, go. No! And repeat it. No! And freeze. What do you notice? Opening. Smiles. What a concept. Smile. Have you been in some leftist groups where you enter the room and you go, oh my God. Everybody's... No wonder we haven't seduced that many people. We need to bring joy to this thing. What else? Direction. Retaliation. It goes up. Power. Okay. I could continue developing because the actors heard what you... Oh, you know what? Let's do that very quickly. You heard what people saw, but maybe we're not seeing what you really want us to see. So transform it into a more clear image of what would you like to do about torture. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! And repeat. Movement and sound. Movement and sound. Okay, what do you notice? What do you notice? Emphasis. Urgency. Support. Etc. Anger. Okay, so now, so far you guys have been spectators. Passive spectators. In the work that I do, which is inspired by theater of the oppressed, the spectator becomes an spectator. So you could be sitting there and say, well, very charming, interesting, yeah, we need to do some of that, but they are not doing this. But there should be more of this. So instead of sitting there and feeling angry, you will come here with your entire body and add what you think should be there that is not there. The question is, what we would like to do about torture? So anyone who wants to add something to this image, please come here and add it. Ready? You guys stay? Add, go, and don't think. I see a lot of your bodies going like this and you go like, no. Don't repress your body, go. And activate, ready, go! Solidarity forever, for union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Okay. I'm sorry, we don't have a lot of time. I would let it go. Until we are all singing, and then we go out of the door. Okay, that's what I will do in a community. We will create it here, and then we take it out. But this is like a rehearsal for life. So we will go outside and bring it. Tomorrow is a secret. And whoever is from the SOA, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Tomorrow, after the pageant, after the puppets, we want to take the dance out into the streets. Because we have been given this cage for too many years, and we have obediently stayed there. And I respect if you don't want to do this with us, but some of us, not all the puppetistas agree, some of us are going to take the party out into the place where the flags are. Because I think this energy is in us, and we don't exist there. We can scream as loud as we want, we can dance as loud, and it's beautiful that we do it for ourselves, we invigorate ourselves, but no one notices. That's just my opinion. But of course some people notice, but I think we should start putting it in many other places. All right, now, you notice this image, yeah? What happened? What was that about, this image? Huh?
We came together.
We came together, and what else? Using our voices. Sorry? Purpose. Song. Release. Fun. Please, thank you. Okay, actors, thank you. Oh, great. Okay, so, and whoever needs to go is fine. Let me show you another process, and then we will link this with the SOA. Is that with SOA Watch? Is that okay? Yeah. So, very simple process. We're going to start with the oldest theater game. It's called the image, the tableau. I'm going to start an image, and I want you to come and complete the image without talking. Ready, go. Complete the image, quickly. Anyone? Come and complete the image. No. Freeze. Go. And freeze. And somebody else, come. Complete the image. Complete the image. Anyone else? Go up there. No. Complete the image. Complete the image. Can you replace me so I can work? Can you please? Complete the image. And freeze. What do you see? Baseball. Maple. Okay, what else?
It's like ripping the other woman's heart out.
Like what?
I don't know, it looks like she's ripping the other woman's heart out.
That is fine. Someone is ripping a woman's heart out and they already got their hearts out. Fine. No, you can see whatever you want. Don't worry. What else? Sorry?
Contained in a box.
Contained in a box. Okay, if you are a teacher, you can read a lesson to your students and then you say to them, create an image of what you got, what you understood, and they will tell you what they understood, which is what's important for them. Their answer, not yours, not the standardized test, is their answer. So you can use this a lot in that process. All right, beautiful, get it out. Anyone else? Start an image, quickly, go. Start an image, anyone? Anyone can do this work. You can go and then freeze. And that's an image. And freeze. And freeze. Anyone else? Freeze. Freeze. Somebody else.
Slow.
And freeze. Anyone else? Okay, what is this? What is this? A musical number. What else?
Waiting for the bathroom.
Waiting for the bathroom. What else? Okay, so etc. We could see a lot of things. These are very abstract images. I want someone to please come here and create something that will completely transform the meaning of this image. Anyone? No, just come.
Just a sound.
Well, okay, but come and do it. Okay, she's going to transform the image. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, somebody else. Go. Here. Okay, she transformed the image. Freeze. Somebody else. Transform the image. Show us. All right. I like the visa. Okay. That's one. Okay, freeze. Is he transforming the image? Usually I see this in high schools, when I work in high schools. Usually there are two things that come. This. So whatever is there becomes a movie, or this. Whatever it is becomes a drive-by. Usually in the United States, I haven't seen this in any other country, as an immediate reaction that comes out of, okay, wonderful, thank you. Go back. Now we're going to create another process. Don't worry about that. Okay, I'm going to start a movement and a sound, and we're going to create a machine. So I'm going to create a movement and a sound, and I want you to please add to the machine. Ready, go. Come on, add to the machine. Don't think, thinking doesn't help. from now on, I'm going to have to freeze because the machine gets very... So I work a lot with kids. I created an art therapy program to protect children from therapists. I am a therapist. No, I like therapists. But the tools that we're given sometimes to work with kids are very difficult. So I do a lot of these things when I work with kids. Let me show you one of the ways I use this machine game. So I'm going to call an emotion. You do the machine without emotion. Ready? The machine is happy, go. The machine is jealous. The machine got an F at school. Go. The machine is going to Iraq. Go. Oh my God. The machine came back from Iraq. Go. Please, the machine is horny. Okay, good. So even a simple game like this can immediately get us in connection with taboos. Like every time I say the machine is horny, every machine I have made so far goes deaf like for 10 seconds. Especially in colleges, like horny, we are college students. Okay, so it's very interesting. In a society where the biggest use of the internet is pornography. It's the biggest use. So that, are we free or what is going on there? Also, if I have a family and I say the machine is angry, most people in the family go. So go to the person in that family that is allowed to express that. So if you want to say this is psychodiagnostic, an image. The tendency is not that it's wrong or right, there's none of that. And also the machine will allow many people to express the emotion without being punished or hurt, etc. So now, this was a very abstract machine. Now let's create a specific machine. Let's create the machine of WINSEC. What is in the machine of WINSEC, the School of the Americas? What is in that machine? Anyone? What is part of the machine of WINSEC?
Fear.
Oh, no. It's a machine. There is no ideological discourse here. It's embodied knowledge. Come on. And it's a machine. So create movement and sound.
More betting day!
Money, 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 money!
More betting day! More betting day! God bless you!
And freeze! What do you see so far? What is part of this machine? Money. Violence. Ignorance. I'm sorry? Studying. Anger. People. Mindlessness. Death.
Avoidance.
Etc. Please add something that you don't see there yet that is also part of this machine. Anyone?
Cooperate.
What else? So add it. Add an image. Okay, and activate the machine. Ready, go.
God bless Fort Benning! Fort Benning Day!
And please. So, what was added to this machine? What was added? What is there?
Technology.
Technology. Fear.
Public relations.
Public relations. Secrecy. Victims. Okay, etc., etc. Now, more than a facilitator, I am a difficultator. I add things to make the the scenes more complex, to the study of the problem. So I'm going to ask a question, and I want anyone to respond with an image. Who finances this machine?
We do.
No, just do it. So you add the image. Anyone? Who finances this machine? Anyone? Create an image. Freeze, everybody, freeze! All right, so that's an answer. That's an answer, okay? What is the relationship of the rest of the society with this machine? Anyone create an image of that relationship? There's one there. There is another one. There is another one. That's fine. It could be repeated. What is the relationship of society with this machine? And activate. 1, 2, 3, go!
God bless
And freeze. Freeze. So we are seeing a lot of images, yeah? A lot of things. So, of course, the idea is, how do we transform this? How do we transform these machines that obviously oppress all of us, not just people in South and Central America, all of us. We are all paying for this and suffering for this. So when I say 1, 2, 3 action, please transform this machine into what you would like WINSEC to be about. Remember, Western Hemisphere Institute for Security Cooperation. It's a mouthful, but it could be interesting. The Western Hemisphere cooperating in security, job security, I don't know, food security. Okay, so transform this machine in what it is that you would like this to be. Ready? 1, 2, 3, transform it.
Why didn't I know this before? Why did I have a birthday? God bless me. How can I help out?
Ah, please. Now, my friends, that's some ideas of what we would like to see. I'm going to invite everybody to create an image of how you would like to transform the School of the Americas or WINSEC. Everybody, wherever you are, create an image. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
The tickling idea.
And freeze! Okay, so please, anyone say out loud what you think you are doing. Anyone?
Sowing seeds.
Education.
Sowing seeds.
Well, going seeds?
Sowing.
Sowing things.
Sharing.
Sharing.
Sustainability.
Seeds. Oh, sowing seeds. I'm sorry. Okay, what else?
Life.
Love. Oh, love. What a concept. What else?
Laughter.
Now exaggerate. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Exaggerate. Thank you. Let's go back. Okay, my friends. So this is just a very short taste of the work. I can hear that they are preparing already for something else. Any questions or comments, and then we can go on to the rest of the evening. But I'm sorry.
Come to my town.
Absolutely, yes. Actually, I used to work as a therapist, and I used to do 17 groups because this is what I do in the groups. Now I had to stop doing that because I have been traveling, doing trainings, doing the play as well, another play that we have, but doing trainings on the use of this kind of techniques. So I would love to, if you want to talk with us, let Vivian know, or get our information and contact us. Most of the places where I have been, almost 25 universities, I have been brought by the students, people like you. So you guys can put it together, and I will be very happy to come and we can do the work. Any other questions? Yeah.
How do you use the fear of the press in the classroom as a part of an educational pedagogy?
Very easy. I mean, there are so many. The first thing that theater of the press does is that it's like pedagogy of the oppressed, is that the teacher is not the one who knows. The teacher is just part of the people who is learning. Hopefully, they have more experience and they have lots of tools. But the invitation is, educare means to lead it out. The it is the resident spirit on each child. Our education has become instructare, which means to pack it in. And the kids are rejecting it because it has nothing to do with who they are. So, and besides, I have never seen a standard child. Have you?
Hell no.
I believe it, your father and your mother didn't get together and say, honey, let's have a standard girl. We are completely unique, outrageous, as we saw here, and flamboyant, etc. I'm sorry.
How do I get a job doing?
Oh, if you find one, tell me. Obviously, this is the kind of work that is difficult to create a space. But hey, if you have the energy and the desire, it's a lot of joy. I hope you can do it. Anyone else? Thank you. And remember, we're going to mourn, and then we're going to dance.
Yes.